We're going to look at the next story in our Little Leaders book. So today's story is about Mary Bowser. Today's read aloud is about Mary Bowser. She was born in 1840, and there's a question mark for her death, so they're not sure what year she died in. So let's listen and learn about Mary Bowser. Mary Bowser was a Civil War spy. Very little is recorded about Mary's life. What we do know is that she was born into slavery in Richmond, Virginia, around 1840. She was purchased by the wealthy Van Lew family as a companion for their daughter Elizabeth. The Van Lews were no ordinary family in the South, though. They had a secret. They were Northern spies and abolitionists involved in the secret Underground Railroad. Prior to the war, when Mary was a teen, Elizabeth granted her freedom and arranged their efforts against the Confederacy. At that time in the South, it was illegal for a Black person to have an education or to even read. For that reason, no one would ever suspect Mary was a threat. As a slave, she could hide in plain sight. So she agreed to go undercover as a slave in Jefferson Davis's Confederate White House. While cleaning, she would steal glances at confidential memos. And while serving dinner, she would eavesdrop on the conversation between Confederate officials. She passed information about the troop movements and army plans to Elizabeth, who passed them along to Union officials. Rumor has it that Mary had a photographic memory and was able to read a page once and recite it back, word for word. After the war, Mary educated freed slaves and traveled around the United States giving speeches. For a long time, she was careful to conceal her true identity, using a variety of aliases. Eventually, she disappeared completely, but she is remembered. In 1995, she was inducted into the Military Intelligence Hall of Fame.